Welcome to a new video. If you are new here, my name is Brianna and thank you for stopping by. But if you've been around the block a couple of times, hey girl, or guy, thank you for stopping by again. So we actually just pulled back up to the house. We just went to the store. It is early in the morning, but we were needing some milk. And also, my daughter wanted some watermelon for the day. So we just went to the store really quick. But we're back home. I'm about to get in here and put my dinner in the crock pot. But I just wanted to open up the vlog. We're going to be doing a day in the life. You can spend a day with us. But anyways, if you enjoy this type of content, make sure you hit that like button if you are not already part of the fam. And subscribe. See you guys when we get in the house. Sorry, I am tired. The baby woke up at the crocodile on a Saturday after a very, very, very exhausting week at work. So, yeah. We're going to get in this house. We got some house chores to done because I didn't do anything yesterday before we went to bed because I was exhausted. I was tired. And I didn't want to do anything after a long work week. But we got to get that stuff done today. So we will see you guys when we get in the house. And I don't know what we're going to do today. We're going to probably come out back outside. But I'll definitely will bring you guys along with whatever we do today. So stay tuned. All right, guys. So we are in the house. I actually have my, I have the chicken in the crock pot. But I just want to share some things that like I enjoy or some of my favorite things, in the summer, far as beauty or even for the kids that we have been enjoying and which has been making life easier. Of course, not the beauty products, but the other things I'm going to show you now. But I have Ms. Nyla's here. She want to help me show you guys. So I am not a makeup girly at all whatsoever, but on those days like where I feel like I want to do a little something to, like, you know, maybe go to dinner or whatever the case might be, I want to wear a little something. My favorite things is just some concealer, and I tried this concealer this summer and I've been loving this one, and I have it in the cream caramel right there. So this is something, it's a all over concealer, but just putting a little bit on this is very light for me. And also, you know, it just doesn't make me feel cakey, or just something light to get a quick little fix when you want to like spruce up your look in the summertime. Also, I would just use this. I do the little concealer and a little bit of brow glue, and that is all the makeup I wear pretty much if I do wear makeup in the summertime. Also, I love this moisturizer in the summertime, and this is just the Fenty Skin. It does have SPF 30, so very, you know, good moisturizer, and it also give you that sunscreen protection. Far as like perfumes in the summertime, I just keep it very, very basic. I would do a little bit of body mist, and this is just like an everyday combo. But of course, for different things, like maybe going to work or maybe going to dinner or maybe going to the park, I might spruce it up. But for my everyday combo, I just use this little pink cashmere from Bath and Body Works, and also Dossier, the floral honeysuckle, and I just pair those together, and those are been like my favorite like beauty product. And along with some like lip gloss, I love the e.l.f. Melting Lip Balm. I also have the lip oil. So those are like my favorite beauty-ish type products during the summertime. And far as mom things, my bog bag, especially, I think this is like, it's not the large, it's like the one below the large. I also have the large one too, but this one in particular, since it's a lot smaller. It's easier for me to like carry around. But this has been like my favorite, and I just love this color. But it has been like my favorite mom thing for the summer. Springtime, I can put all of our swimming stuff in here, far as the towels, the swimsuit, change of clothes, snacks. It's very easy and convenient, and it's washable. And you know how kids with chips and snacks and just water, I can just wipe this down and call it a day. So this has definitely been like a good little investment. They do have, you know, all types of dupes like this that you can use. But that has been like my favorite, like momish purchase. Just quick and easy to throw everything, to go to the parks, to the pools, and it's easy to keep clean. Up next would be investing in like a little cooler. We have like all types of like cooler bags to make things easier, but I invested in this one for the summer. I think it was what, I don't remember, like $16-18. Not very expensive. I got this size because it is just me and my girls. I am separated, so I'm mostly with my kids. But anyways, so this is very like just going to the park, taking it on any like outdoor activities, events. Like literally we used this for the 4th of July, and we ended up no, not the 4th. Yeah, we used this for the 4th of July, and one day that weekend we ended up spending the night at my sister's house, and I left this in the trunk, my trunk. Mind you, I live in New Mexico. It's 100 degrees, right, in a desert. I left this cooler in my trunk, and the next day, mind you, it was the whole day for the 4th of July, and half of the day the next day, I went to my car. This thing still had ice. It was still, the ice was still icing in here. Some of the drinks that we had left over were still cold. So I would take this usually when we have like a picnic at the park, or like that day we went to like the festivities for the holidays. Just putting a little bit of ice, putting our drinks, our sandwiches, or whatever we want in here. It has been a game changer for our summer. Also, another summer fave is always these bunch of balloons. I usually get these when they're on sale throughout the year, even if it's wintertime. If I see these on sale, I will grab them. We usually have so many packs of these, but these are just so easy to keep the kids entertained on those hot days where those kids are just driving you crazy and you don't really feel like going anywhere. Fill these up. Have them go outside and just throw these. These are like a couple hours of fun for my kids. Like, or even putting them inside of the cooler or a bucket and taking them to the park with you. Game changer. Like I said, on those boring days or those days we're just in the house, it's hot, the kids is running wild and they just want to go outside. Fill these up and we call it a day. Hot and us living in the desert and just having lots of time outside, this has also been another favorite. This is not greasy. All right, so we're about to make some popsicles. I bought these molds from TJ Maxx at the beginning of the summer. So this is just always fun for the kids to just, you know, make some homemade little popsicles out of fruit. So let's get some fruit out the freezer and we're gonna blend it and then pour it in here. Let's put some in there. A little bit more. All right, we're just gonna add a little bit of milk. Hey, mommy. All right, so we have our mixture. We're just gonna put our tops on. And then we're gonna just put these in the freezer. Alright guys, it is hours later. I am just finishing up the dinner. Food is done. The chicken is done in the crock pot. I'm just about to like fry me some cabbage. I just like cleaned my, rinsed my cabbage off. So I'm about to just fry some cabbage and Nyla and make some rice. And we're going to eat dinner. We do plan on taking a little walk tonight. Well, not night, but you know, a later walk. So we're going to eat real quick and then we're going to just take a little nighttime walk just to get some energy out of the kids. And you know, before bedtime is Saturday night, so I want them to sleep good for the night and in the morning. So let me get this cabbage on and I will check in with you guys in a little bit. All right guys, we are about to go on our walk. It is pretty like kind of getting late, so turn around this way. You tired already? All right. But you got your water bottle. Want to stop and get your water bottle?
Okay.
These kids tired already. But look at the sunset. All right, guys. We just got back from our walk. Coming back up, it's a little incline, so I am tired. So the baby, she did fall asleep on the walk. All right, so the watermelon should be nice and cold now. We just got back from our walk. Of course, my daughter wants some. Big watermelon person. So let me know, are you guys, I know when I was younger, my grandmother used to always put salt on her watermelon. Do you guys put salt on your watermelon or even sugar? Me, I just eat it plain if I do eat it. My child eats it plain. Like I said, I'm not really a huge watermelon fan, but I will take a couple of pieces of it if it's in the house. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I'm going to end it here. We had a fun little chill back summer day in the house pretty much. So give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.